On Friday, October the 28th, King Charles announced he would be replacing Prince Harry as the Captain General. The monarch will take on the honorary military role after the Duke of Sussex was removed from the position by Queen Elizabeth. "It's the greatest possible pleasure to assume the role of your Captain General," the 73-year-old said in a statement. "I'm exceptionally proud to follow in the footsteps of so many members of my family over the last 3.5 centuries, all of whom held the role with a deep sense of admiration." He continued, "The Royal Marines have a distinguished and unparalleled history, both on land and at sea. I draw immense inspiration from your courage, determination, self-discipline, and a remarkable capacity to endure in the most extreme environments. I feel greatly honoured to become part of the Corps family and very much look forward to meeting many of you in the near future," he concluded. In the meantime, this comes with my heartfelt and special wishes for a very happy 358th birthday, per mare, per terram. It's important to know that the ceremonial head of the Royal Marines has historically been held by the monarch, including the King's grandfather and great-grandfather. Also, the King trained and served alongside the Royal Marines during his naval career. The Royal Marines deserve a king as their Captain General, and this new Captain General will not choose a Disney premiere over duty. The news comes just one day after details of Prince Harry's explosive memoir were revealed, including the title and cover of the upcoming book. It doesn't seem like King Charles is happy with his youngest son, who left the royal family in 2020. So much so, Charles is always keeping tabs on what Harry and Meghan Markle are up to. "Oh, I think they pay attention," royal expert Christopher Anderson spilled. "I think, as far as Charles is concerned specifically, he feels betrayed. When Harry came home for Queen Elizabeth's funeral, Charles didn't seem to give him the time of day. I think that reconciliation might have been the intention, but the King's decision to initially not permit Harry to wear his uniform and during this funeral, and the fact that at times it seemed as if Harry and Meghan were being shoved in the background and even shunned, that did a lot of damage, I think," Anderson shared. Harry became Captain General of the Royal Marines in December 2017, succeeding his grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh, who'd held the post for 64 years before standing down following his retirement from public duties. Harry was said to be saddened when his prestigious title was removed by the Queen in 2020. "I feel I'm letting people down, but I had no choice," he told Royal Marines Commandant General Matthew Holmes at the Mountbatten Festival of Music 2 years ago. There had been speculation about which member of the royal family would become ceremonial head of the Royal Marines, with the Princess Royal tipped for the honour. The King's sister already holds a number of honorary military positions throughout the Commonwealth. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam said, "There had been speculation that the Princess Royal might be the first female Captain General. It would have been historic, but he may give her other patronages." He also noted that the King taking the role is actually the natural order of things. He continued, "This has traditionally been a role that the monarch has undertaken, including the King's grandfather and great-grandfather." Fitzwilliams was also keen to insist that we shouldn't read too much into the announcement with regard to the relationship between the King and Harry. He added, "There's no connection between this announcement and any other. We should expect a number of similar announcements, as the royals had some 3,000 patronages during the Queen's reign, and she held over 500. Royal patronages are very highly valued."